Orange truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Look at these. Perfect. Still working. Hey guys, hope you can hear me. Don't know if you can hear me from here, so I'll talk really loud, but we just stopped for lunch. Had a break up in the mountains, really nice. Had some cheese and some salami, a little bit of chicken on some fresh bread. And I just thought I'd start recording a bit because yeah, we're heading through Maramureș now, and just the beautiful designs on the houses here that's unique to this area, just the patterns and the paintwork. Beautiful river off to the right hand side. Ed's just saying, yeah, do some fishing in there. It's pity we got the orange truck in front, but
It's a beautiful orange color.
it's definitely sticking in my eyeballs now, that's for sure. But yeah, this architecture around here, guy, it is unique to this region. You don't find it anywhere else. Unfortunately, guys, one lane road. This is what we get, but can't do much about it. Seems these little plots of land here, you know, just to build a house here.
Yeah.
Obviously it's somebody's land for their cattle to graze on, but you know, just go knock on the door. Hey, you want to sell me half of your block next door? Well guys, at least we get a change of scenery. We get to watch the back of a log truck and a window van now, but I always have a phobia behind these trucks of one of those logs bloody slipping loose and just flying towards your windscreen. Really nice straight with one truck coming. I've got to say, some of these pink colours are not really my thing, but the other colours are all good. It's like the guy that rented your apartment to you, mate. It's the same designs he had on his shirt. Remember I asked him about his shirt, and he said because he's from up this way, so Superstitions. Wow, beautiful little wood church on the left.
Nice gate.
Yeah. When you get the good truck drivers or the good people that know that you need to get past or you want to get past, and they indicate for you.
Yeah.
You know, the ones where you'll see the truck put on its left blinker, and meaning, hey man, you're free to overtake. Doesn't happen very often, but. Guys, a bit of a camera malfunction, but all good.
Weird parking.
Yeah, he might have broken down. Tempted to have another stop and go just splash the river in the face. Just looks so nice. those coffee drive-throughs would be good.
That would be very good.
Yeah. So look at all these caravans here. Wow. Buy one of those, buy the plot next door, put your caravan on. Yeah, that strange guy we met when he was talking about his watch from the Legion, you know?
Yeah.
The Legion gave me the watch, mate. I've had mates that have been in the Legion. I had a mate of mine that wrote a book, you know, he's actually, you can find him on the net. He went to the Legion because he wanted to put to bed the myth about how good they are.
Yeah.
And he actually really bagged them out, mate. It was a bro. He just said, look, compared to even the Australian soldiers, he said, mate, there's nothing compared to the training we go through. It's all, Legion's all about bravado and history and, you know, and a lot of bloody bullshit tactics and things. But mate, I've never heard of them giving a watch to people at the end of their
I never
term.
heard about that before either.
Ever.
As soon as he said that about TUI, the Legion, and making contract in Paris, I was thinking his mouth is just running.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he's right, but I want to see it before I believe it.
I think something about the 2-year contract, yeah, I can remember hearing something about you can sign up for 2 years and then after that you've got to fulfill at least 2 years to get your French citizenship.
Oh, okay.
Anything under 2 years they don't accept, you know, so...
Or maybe he was expelled after 2 years, that's also possible.
Well, exactly, mate. I mean, they take anybody on board, but it doesn't mean they have to keep you if you're shit.
Exactly. Yeah, they take everybody on board, but they also kick somebody out.
Yeah. As soon as he was talking about Israel and showed me that article with his name in there, I mean, there's no picture, it's just an article of someone's name.
Then I can produce many articles about things I have done and not done.
Exactly.
Yeah, then it's easy.
And because it was in the Israel news and that, so you remember I asked him directly, so you work with Mossad as well? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Mate, fucking Mossad operative is not going to, someone working with Mossad is not going to go yes like that quickly. Well, they won't even fucking tell you. So you work with Mossad? Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm Mossad and I'm ex-Legion and I'm, what else was he? A stonemason and a cook as well. Said he was a good cook.
Yeah, cook. That's exactly what Mossad need, you know. Good cooks.
Good cooks.
And the Legion as well. You can't get into the Legion if you're not a good cook.
Oh, you know, like they say, the army fights on its feet and fights on its stomach, so, yep. Nice church there.
If you can't cook beef Wellington or filet mignon, then you get kicked out of the Legion. You know?
Yep.
No, I don't.
If your escargot skills are not up to par, and you can't make a croissant in the morning.
No, I want to see it before I believe it. That's what I thought about him.
I mean, when he talked about the watch thing, and as he's talking about his watch, he's looking at my watch. He's asking, you know, he asked, did you see when he said, what type of watch do you have?
Yeah.
And he wanted to have a look at the, because this always looks like a Breitlinger or something, a Breitlinger, you know, but it's not. It's a Loris. It's a Seco brand, you know. It's not that expensive at all. But he's obviously, that's where his eye went. So I think he's a bit of a maybe his bag's heavy because he went over there to fucking rob homes.
That's what I was thinking. In the same second, when I saw how heavy it was, I was thinking, I wonder what's inside.
Yeah. Because he said in my bag I've got my he said I've got my helmet. He used the Romanian word, you know. He said I've got my helmet, my vest.
Mini market, fucking hell.
Wow.
That's the first one I have seen since you left.
You're actually right, you know, it probably is since you read.
Not even vulcanizada. That's amazing.
Actually, I could do with a bloody bottle of water, I think. Don't know where this mountain water tap is, but
That's too late now. Next mini market will be 288 kilometers.
Bayamaro.
It's not Alibaba, it's Kalibaba.
It's Ali's brother.
Yeah, from Cali. I think there's a city in Colombia named Cali.
There is, yeah. The Cali cartel.
Yeah, that's
where they came from.
Stones and logs, beautiful water. They're gonna build some very nice now.
Yeah.
Casare, what does that mean?
Casare,
Yeah,
just houses.
okay.
Yeah, or housing. It's just the plural of casa. Casa is house.
Okay,
Casare.
yeah.
It's weird coming back this way because I just don't recognise it going in reverse. Driving the road coming back this way. Okay, you don't want to overtake. Good boy. Finally got the message. At least he said thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll go back to channel 16 for 1 hour.
Mate, do you want to just stay on your phone if you don't mind? Google Maps? Is your phone in your pocket or?
I think it's reachable.
Mate, no, it doesn't matter if it's too much hassle, mate.
Oh my gosh.
Just going to see if you can plug in Google Maps. Just do directions from Viciol de Sus to Bayamaro and see how far. Check later. It's just I was just curious because I plugged in Viciol de Sus as the first point, and I mean it's only an hour to go, 60 k's. So it means we get there at 2:15, 3:15. Only like this. I think it's.
But I guess first we have to go to this Shigeto and then south.
Yeah, it depends whichever way it says. Just if you go from Viciol de Sus to Bayamaro, whichever way it says is the way we'll go. Which will probably be via Shigeto, yeah.
Shigeto and then southwest.
But it should say how many kilometers and how long.
Yeah, it depends on the connection. If it's very bad connection, it takes a long time to calculate, you know. Just like us, Monday morning.
But see, I'm on orange as well, mate. He's orange as well, mate. Probably because we're moving in the mountains, it's trying to pick up the satellites, whereas mine's already locked on.
Next town will be Borsa.
Yeah, we just went through that.
Yeah, I guess the football club's name is Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And that's the next town, and then it seems like there's nothing between there and Shigeto.
If you hit that the blue arrow, the direction arrow, and then just put in, it'll say from your location, type in Viciol de Sus, and then Bayamaro in the second box.
I don't even have a blue arrow.
You will. somewhere soon. Man, look at that water. That river on the left, man, it's just so clear. Crystal cool, crystal fresh.
Maybe there's some good salmons or something like that.
A lot of landslide and fallen timber.
You have to do a lot of maintenance in the mountains to protect the roads and the traffic.
Yeah.
Much more than people think about.
Yeah.
Or I think about.
Yeah, a lot of retaining walls, pulling out the timber.
Yeah. And even cutting trees high up, you know, old trees you can see.
Yep.
Next time we get more than 18 meters per second, this will blow down on the road, you know. It takes a lot of work.
Yep. Stuff like this. Yep. Hey VRL, if you watch this video and you hear this comment, give 2 thumbs up in the comments, because you're saying that you missed the long driving videos, so this one's going to be a long driving video with no commentary. Just for you, mate.
Must be meat transport, this one.
Borsa, there you go. Carne, yeah.
Now I'm thinking of chili con carne. Why?
Why?
Why did I see this?
Oh yeah, chili con carne.
Ah, it's so good. That's also good.
It's very good. You have to get a good one though, you know, one that, you know what I mean? Some of them are just a bit... I don't like chili con carne with the really hard red beans. Got to be a little bit softer for me, but... Not too bad, but you consider in 2 days, mate, you will have seen, you've pretty much circumnavigated Romania almost.
Yeah.
Not quite, but...
Outside big city, that's nice.
You've gone all the way south to north in the eastern part of the country, sort of, or central part, and east to west across the top. This is now Maramureș proper now. Before we were in Mureș, now we're in Maramureș.
Okay.
Wow, see, they even got a town called Vulcanescu.
Yeah, that's the capital of Vulcanizados population. The Vulcanizados people. Tribe.
The tribe, yeah.
The famous tribe.
Yes, I'll tell you what, they've migrated well. They've populated the whole of Romania, so...
I have seen more Vulcanizados in 4 days in Romania than I have in 3 years in Georgia. It's true. Actually, I'm very close to say
maybe
in the rest of my life.
Yeah, I was going to say. Wow, look at this again. Just, you know.
There was a sign here about icy roads, so be careful.
Noted. I'll try to be careful. Yeah, we might still get some snow up here. Not snowing, but snow. Oh, come on, mate.
Trailer.
There we go, look at that. There we go.
Yeah.
Speak and you shall receive. Oh, that's still not a bad covering for May.
But it was a bit early to warn about snow on the road.
The sign.
Yeah.
Are you being sarcastic or?
Yeah, I am. There's still 200 kilometers left. But it's always good to be prepared, you know.
I don't understand why they waste money with these little markers. 300 meters, then another one at 200 meters, and another one. It's like, couldn't you save a lot of money by just not having them?
If you need them, then you can't drive a car.
Yeah, it's just like, put one every bloody 500 meters if you want to, but why do you
Why?
need?
For what?
They're obviously emergency markers, like, I just broke down at the 100 meter mark on this fucking road, you know, when there's bad visibility and things like that. But yeah, again, you know, 800 meter mark.
Be the same as putting buoys with numbers for every 100 meter on the sea. I mean,
yeah.
if you need that, then you can't sail, you can't navigate.
What do you call those? Those round orange things, buoys, yeah, or buoy?
Yeah.
The ones that are about the size of a football.
Bigger. And like a balloon, you mean?
They're round, they're like solid, made of fucking solid, hard plastic.
Yeah, with air inside that's floating.
I don't know if these got air or they're just solid plastic, mate. They're like, there's no air in them.
In Danish we call them guys.
Okay.
They're just floating, and then there's a line down to the net or anchor or whatever.
Yeah. But they're solid.
Or we use them as fenders as well.
Yeah. They're the ones, but they're like solid plastic, the really old ones, you know.
There's air inside if it's the ones I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I would check it out.
No, the reason I was saying is because when we were kids in about 11, 12, we were at one of my mates' birthday party, and we had he's a good friend of mine, lifelong friend. If he hears this, mate, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to do it, but he's an African friend of ours. And we were pretending to kick it around like a football, you know, but we knew it was solid.
Yeah.
But we knew he would come in and try and be aggressive and tackle us and get the ball off us, so we were pretending to kick it and, hey, come on man, take the ball. And he ran up and bloody kicked it, thinking it was a soccer ball.
No, there's air inside.
Yeah, no, these were bloody heavy. They weighed they're like picking up a medicine ball, and they're just solid. Come on, man, you shouldn't have a fucking tractor. Really? This time of day?
Heinlot. Auch ein Smiths Auto, Kraftwagen.
Like Henry Fonda, Easy Rider with his handlebars slightly.
Yeah.
It's not a Harley though, was it? It's just a Yamaha. Something or other. One of those, what did they call them? Vertigo or?
These handles?
No, the actual bike.
I don't know.
That wasn't a Harley though, that was the one that went past us just then.
I didn't even notice, but for sure, if it was an Harley, I would have hit it here.
Sitting right in front of us for a couple of minutes. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Bike accident? Bike club?
Lunch. Or a rice boiler who had a breakdown.
developments going up with all this nice wood.
Yeah.
A superstition or a...
It's just an old habit.
Yeah.
No, you can call me many things, but not superstitious.
I would have thought being an old sailor mate or a seaman, that
Yeah.
one of the most fucking superstitious.
But I'm one of them who's whistling on the deck, and I don't care about things like that. I remember times the skipper, he yelled at me, "Why do you whistle on the deck?" Because I can.
Okay. Is that because of the wind? Whistling up the wind, or?
No, just because I'm in a good mood.
No. But I mean, why?
It brings bad luck.
Well, that's in English sailing tradition, because my granddad taught me this. Because
it brings storm and bad weather.
That's what I mean. Whistling up the wind. That's what I just said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. My granddad used to say to me when we were always out sailing on the yacht, because he's been a Navy person his whole life, maritime and Navy, and was a commander in the Royal Navy, then the Australian Navy. And he said, "Dylan, don't whistle when we're on the boat." I said, "Why is that, Granddad?" "Because you'll whistle up the wind.
Okay.
If you whistle, there'll be a big storm will come in." And
yeah, but then when big storm is coming, it keeps all the small fishing vessels in the port. That means prices goes up when we land, you know. It's pure logic.
It's the same as, like, you know, my grandma used to say, when we're outside and the wind's blowing, don't do that cross-eyed thing where you know, like she'll say, your eyes will stay like that.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that when I was a kid. Don't do that. Then we have to go to the doctor and make him correct them.
Yeah.
His name. There was a comedian on YouTube, and he said, "When I was a little kid, I have to eat soy 3 times a day, not to get sick." My older brother said,
"Have to eat what? Salt?
Soy.
Oh, fuck! Really?"
His older brother told him, you know.
Yeah, bad older brother. Bad older brother and gullible younger brother.
Actually, mine didn't, but he was 12 years older than me. Everything is falling down. It's because we don't whistle. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. You know that song?
Yeah.
Great Old Doors. Jim Morrison. Let it be. What is it? Roadhouse Blues?
What a life he had, mate. Short,
wow.
You know.
Too intense.
Reading his biography too, you know, when he just said there was a period in my life where if you put it in front of me, I'd swallow it. He said I didn't think about what it was. If you put it there, I'd swallow it.
Yeah.
yesterday we got all that way from Bucharest to nearly to Siret by 4 p.m. It's now nearly 3 p.m. and we're nowhere near where we need to be. But we had a couple of good breaks, good coffee stop, good lunch stop.
Our lunch stop today was nearly 1 hour or something.
Yeah, yeah, we had a good stop.
What time did we leave Siret? Do you remember?
Mate, no, I didn't. I think we were there for about an hour as well, at least, or maybe not that long, half an hour. But we didn't spend that long. Oh, we did spend time shopping and everything, so
Yeah.
So maybe a combined hour to do the shopping, go drop it off.
Clicks from here to Bayamaro.
Oh, okay. From here to Bayamaro.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. I thought from Visio de Sus to Bayamaro.
But that was by foot. Maybe it's different if we choose the car because then you have to follow the route and finding the best route. Yeah, come on then.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it was 130, but geez, it'd be good if it was. Location to Bayamaro, 136 kilometers, 2 hours and 34 minutes, according to this one. And this is by car. Okay. Yeah, sounds a lot longer because obviously twists and turns, but the distance is really not that far.
Yeah, but on this route we don't go Shigeto, we go south of.
We go south of it?
Yeah. So according to this, not to me but to this, then there's a shortcut.
Yeah, there is a way to go instead of going to Shigeto. We'll get to Vichel de Sus, so I'll recalculate, have a look, go through it, see how long, and decide how we're feeling. Whether we want to go to Shigeto or just
Got a ski piste? Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, either that or power lines, because it's a pretty fucking steep ski run.
Yeah, but there's some pretty sick people in this world.
There are, but mate, that looks almost vertical to me.
That's the express piste, the expressway down.
That's like fucking. That's the route you take when you half base jumping and half skiing.
I recommend to wear a helmet.
Yeah. I saw that and I was thinking, what is it, you know? Yeah, maybe it is a ski run. Wow, that's muddy. It's pretty steep.
Back home and realize you have forgot to buy tobacco.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it is a ski run. I think it's
I
new.
hope so. If they're building a road there, then they're mentally out of control.
See, it's all new. It's still being great. There's still bulldozers working.
Yeah.
That one's like a gondola. It's a bit like the gondola we went to.
Yeah.
That's all new, mate. I'm sure that. Complex.
Moisai sounds the same way people in Thailand say motorcycle. Moisai.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they always chop the words, you know. Moisai. The first 2 months when they asked me about that on the street, the Thais, I was thinking, what the hell is Musai? Then after a couple of months I find out they are offering me motorcycle taxi.
Yeah.
Musai? What are they talking about? They love orange trucks in this country.
Mate, they certainly do. Babushka, what are you doing in the middle of nowhere?
She's out on her daily fit, 25 kilometers.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody. That's why she's nearly 150 years old, because she walks 30 kilometers a day in the mountains.
According to this, it says 131 now.
Mm-hmm.
and that's by car.
And that's going via
South of this Sugeti or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then we follow that road it recommends, and when we have been driving something like 2/3 and then the road is blocked and then we have to go back again and take the other way.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know. I'm kidding. It's a worst case scenario, you know. Murphy's Law. In Moisai we have to make a left turn.